Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your soulmate reading. In this reading, we are going to reveal the destiny between you and your soulmate, this life journey. This may be talking about a soulmate that you have already met, or this may be talking about a soulmate that you have yet to meet. So we are going to start with pulling an overall message from Spirit about your soulmate connection. Let's see what comes through, Sagittarius. Look at the artwork on that. Very beautiful. Just see what vibes you're feeling from that, what you see in your mind's eye, what you're feeling in your heart. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. All right, Sagittarius. So those of you who are single and have yet to meet your soulmate, Spirit is saying, don't worry about that so much. You will align to this soulmate when it is truly right for you as well as for this soulmate. Have fun, enjoy life, get in a good vibration, okay? Those of you in union, Spirit is saying, don't take things so seriously right now. There may be like a lot of stresses and tensions built up within the connection at this time. And Spirit is saying, you know what, really allow yourself to release all of that, Sagittarius, and fall back into that place of, your inner child where you're silly, you're fun, you're playful, you're spontaneous. It's like, don't take things so seriously right now. And those of you in separation, very similar to the message of those of you who have yet to meet your soulmate. Right now is a time to focus on feeling good. What would it feel like to be in your soulmate's arms, and why you love them, and trusting your path. So Sagittarius, when it comes to your soulmate and your journey with your soulmate, a lot of trust is going to be asked of you at different points along the journey, but there is a very special connection here. It's playful. You guys are best buddies, partners in crime, very silly, coming up with like fun little pet names and almost creating your own language, some of you, okay? You guys are definitely like two peas in a pod. So let's pull a card to look at your past life energies and see how that's playing into this life journey. Okay, so we have a scribe and writer. In your last life, oh my gosh, this goes way back, okay? In the time, like I truly see like you guys at desks, okay? Old wooden desks with a candle for light, writing with the feather pen, all right? Like writing these incredible, like romantic love letters to each other, poetry. One of you actually could have been an author, a writer, and created these really beautiful stories, okay? You guys could be drawn in to different literature, different stories of the long ago past, but the first thing that jumped right out at me hard was these love letters that you guys would write back and forth. So in this life journey, your connection is very romantic. There's a lot of sweetness to it. It's unique. Again, back to like almost having your own language or different looks you give each other. You just know what each other means. It's a very sweet, endearing, loving connection. And my goodness, last lifetime, it's like that fairy tale romance. I just see like that part of the writing of the love letters. I don't see like the whole journey of it, but man, if that was like when you guys were falling in love, or maybe one of you could have been in the service, okay? And that's why the letters were going back and forth. But there's so much love and romance, like I will wait for you forever type of energy. It's beautiful. And if you hear outside, sorry, this rainstorm just came out of nowhere as soon as I started this reading. So let's pull a card to look at your energy and the energy of your soulmate, and then the energy that exists in between the two of you. All right, one of you is coming through as the Chariot, somebody who is very determined, somebody who is very ambitious, wants to make their mark in this world, wants to be successful, really follows through on their dreams and their goals and their ambitions. Okay, very competitive nature about this person as well. They could be a Cancer coming through as the Chariot, but this person really just wants to like live large, has big dreams, wants to see the world, wants to do a lot of things, isn't idle, isn't somebody who just wants to, you know, stay inside all the time. No, this person wants to be out, about, exploring. Let's do this, let's do that. I want to be successful. I want to build my empire. Very, very ambitious spirit, this person. And you assign which is which in the reading, okay? The other of you is coming through as the Ten of Shells, which would be the Ten of Cups, success. So I feel like I got this this exact pairing, but like this was over here and the Chariot was over here in another reading. I don't remember which, but man, I swear I did. Anyways, over here is just as like ambitious, but their focus is more on like connection and family and stability and roots and emotional happiness, emotional love, emotional connection. These are both water energies. So much like this past life journey, you guys have this very sweet romantic bond to you that you don't discover in any other connection. All right, that's how you will know this soulmate. It's like you guys feel like you're kids at times, okay, and you're silly and you do silly things with each other that you would never do with other people, or you might low-key judge other people for doing, but here you are doing it. Like you guys are just really fun together, okay? And I do feel, because this is the Chariot and this is the Ten of Cups, you both have a lot of emotion within you. So when you guys fight, you could really clash, really butt heads, because you both feel what you feel very, very strongly, okay? But there is a lot of emotion, a lot of sweetness, a lot of romance. All right, the energy that currently sits in between as you watch this reading is the Nine of Roses, which would be the Nine of Wands. So those of you who have yet to meet this soulmate, you are tired, like you really want to align, you want to find where you belong, you feel that missing piece in your heart, all right, and it feels like a long journey. And with that being the Nine of Wands, part of the reason that you and the soulmate have yet to align is you both are working on a lot of different life lessons at this time, okay, with that Nine of Wands. Those of you in union, this is why Spirit is saying, you know, let the stress go back to that place of fun and silliness, because you guys have had some stresses as of recent, as of late, and it could maybe feel like it's put a little bit of distance between the two of you, but you guys can easily recapture that just by saying, you know what, I'm going to let the small stuff go. I'm going to just let this go for now. I just want to love you. I just want to be with you. I just want to enjoy you. And it's like the magic happens, okay? Those of you in separation from this soulmate, this Nine of Wands, you, much like the singles, you guys are working on some life lessons, both of you, okay? And that's why we are not together at this time. Over here, it looks to be some emotional growth that's being worked on, and over here, it's establishing self in the physical reality, really dealing with some 3D issues and energies, okay? So that's where you guys are at this time. But, you know, this being your soulmate, you guys will eventually move through these energies, okay? It's just, this is where you're at right now. So let's take a look at your life journey, what is meant to unfold this lifetime. Yeah, it's your one, Sag. It is your one, okay? So singles, yes, this love is there for you. You are a part of this beautiful journey that you have scripted with their soul, okay? And all that's meant to be is going to unfold in the right timing. Those of you in connection, here is your confirmation that you guys will work through these stresses, these, you know, problems that you've been experiencing as of late, and it's time to fall back into the sweetness, because this is where you belong, Sagittarius. This is your one, okay? It is. And I know sometimes when things have been hard for a minute, it's like, is it? Yes, yes it is. Those of you in separation, same thing. This is your confirmation. You guys just have some things that you got to work on right now without each other. All right, next out is accountability. This is talking about how, you know what, there is going to be some trouble. Okay, and those of you in union, you're like, yes, I'm aware of this trouble, but there is going to be growth and evolution and accountability on both sides, okay? And those of you in separation, same thing. Those of you who have yet to meet this soulmate, it may be that you're working through all of these like karmic type of energies, emotional growth and maturity, evolution through other soulmates, through karmics, to prepare you for this journey so this does not play out when you guys come into union, all right? Heart consciousness, look at that. Yep, that sweet, loving, romantic sentiment, all of it that we've been picking up on from the start. Boom, boom, and then here it is. It is meant for this journey as well. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh, wow, and you guys have twin flame love coming through and acceptance. Okay. So Sagittarius, you got two twin flame cards here, all right? And for me, a twin flame journey is like a 26,000 year soul contract. That's what I see twin flame as, you know, your greatest and closest, deepest soul bond soulmate, because you are a member of a soul tribe. You know, you have a lot of soulmates you will encounter this life journey, but this one is significant. It stands out. It's special. Every incarnation, you guys will incarnate together and experience each other in some capacity, mainly as love and romance, okay? So you guys are on this journey, this long, long soul cycle with each other, whether you've met them, whether you're with them, or you're separated, okay? This is your true love. This is your twin flame. This is where you belong. This is your greatest teacher. This is going to be your greatest inspiration, and sometimes your greatest pain and your greatest challenge. This person will facilitate more growth and evolution within you than any other person you encounter this life journey, and same goes for them as well, okay? And so this is a very beautiful bond at the soul. It is meant to be romantic and sweet and loving, this life journey as well, okay? However, I do see here through this Nine of Wands with the accountability and acceptance, there are going to be some lessons, okay, that are involved in this soulmate connection. And many of you singles who have yet to meet this soulmate, I do feel that you work through a lot of these lessons with karmics or other members of your soul tribe before you come into union, okay? Because in that space, it's like you guys come into union more in an awakened energy, and that really confirms through the Chariot and the Ten of Cups, okay? Those of you in union or in separation, you guys have decided that you want to work through some, you know, pretty big life lessons with each other and teach each other and grow each other, and you'll get there with accountability and acceptance, okay? You guys will evolve into that. In your current connection, those of you in union, you guys have the strength at the soul and the depth in your love to truly overcome any challenge, distance, setback, whatever it is, mistake within your relationship. You guys have that deep of a love, that tight of a soul bond. You guys go back lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, and you love each other so sweetly. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. But you guys are going to teach each other a few things, and that's the same for those of you in separation. Okay. Part of the separation, there's growth, there's evolution, there's a lot that you're learning in that process. All right. But man, Sagittarius, this is a beautiful bond that nothing else can really compare to this. Okay, it can't. And that sweetness, that love, and then you got the twin flame journey and the twin flame love. It's just these pesky life lessons that we all have to experience and evolve through in our lifetimes. But man, don't give up. You guys will make it through this, okay? Those of you in union and those of you who are separated, what's meant to be is meant to be, and life moves. You've just got to move with it and trust the flow of things and be open and be fluid to see, what am I learning? What am I gaining? How am I evolving from this situation, from this fight, from this separation, from this setback, whatever it may be? Always seek the lesson within the experience. And oh my gosh, awakening, and evolution, just bam, 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 like that. Oh, Sagittarius, this is a beautiful love, worth fighting for, worth believing in, okay? Even though at times it may challenge you. And those of you who have yet to meet this soulmate, you will know when you meet them that they are the one, because there's just no way you won't. Oh my gosh. It's so powerful and electric and sweet and loving. All right, let's pull some tarot. Eight of Roses, signals under twin flame journey. Yes, signs of synchronicities abound. You know, those of you who have met this soulmate, you know who they are. You can't not know it, okay? And those of you in separation, you may have a reconnection very soon with this Eight of Wands. Those of you who have yet to meet, it could be upcoming very soon with this Eight of Wands. Seven of Gems, frustration, and look at that, comes out under accountability. We have the Prince of Gems, or Princess of Gems, under heart consciousness. We have the Prince of Gems under twin flame love, and we have the Devil, seduction, over here under acceptance. So Sagittarius, you have strong water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and you have strong earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, and especially Capricorn. All right, so really strong water or earth as your soulmate coming through in this reading. And look at this. Yes, see, you guys signed up for a lot, and I'm coming out as the Princess and the Prince of Gems. Some of you may meet very early in life, okay? You may meet very early in life, like grade school, junior high, high school, college, go your separate ways, and later in life you guys come back together, okay? Some of you, that is absolutely the case here. Some of you in separation, you guys come together with a whole lot more life lessons of soul evolution ahead of you, and a part of that growth, how it's facilitated, is the coming together, the union, and then you guys, you know, separate and work on things. And some of you, this is like, you guys come together, you're in union, and this relationship starts out, you know, brand new, unknown, but it has strong roots because of all the past lives. And you guys are meant to go from, you know, the page to the knight to the king and queen, all right? To the king and queen. So you have a very long and beautiful life journey with each other. Oh my gosh, Sagittarius. And here with accountability and frustration, you know, you guys are all going to feel frustrated for different reasons, right? Some of you are frustrated because you've yet to meet this soulmate and you're just like, when is this going to happen? Some of you are with the soulmate and, you know, you guys just have some lessons that you've been working on, and sometimes you feel like you just can't get past them. And those of you in separation, you're frustrated, like, you know, why can't we be together? Why does it have to be this way? And no matter what it is, you need to become very fluid and fall back into that inner child, that sweetness, that connection, the feeling of true love, and let that energy lead you and guide you along this journey. The answers will come, all right? You and this soulmate, you guys are just going to grow each other in so many different ways, but this is a beautiful love that lasts a lifetime, okay? It lasts a lifetime, and there is nothing that you guys will not get through. this bond, it goes too far back. This love, it just runs far too deep. It's the sweetest thing like I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. So again, those of you in separation, or those of you who have yet to meet this soulmate, I do see that coming soon on the horizon. So I'm just going to pull 3 more tarot cards to see what else Spirit would like to say to you about this beautiful connection. And you know, some of you, I think you're meant to have 2 kids, like a boy and a girl, okay? Like 2 kids. Or if it's not like a boy and a girl, maybe a set of twins, because, or maybe they're 2 earth sign babies, because we have the Princess of Gems and the Prince of Gems. All right, so 10 of Roses, 10 of Wands, stress, 2 of Gems, change, and 3 of Wings, sorrow. Okay, so those of you who have yet to meet, it's almost there. It truly is. However, because look at this, you've got the 8, 9, and 10 of Wands. Life lessons going on big time there. You guys are both working on those, and you're coming to the end of that. And through these life lessons, it's really changing you, and there's some emotional baggage that may need to be healed in one or both of you. Okay, so those of you who have yet to meet, this is where we're at. We are almost there, and this is you know, what we're working on. Those of you who are in union, there are some changes that do need to be made, okay? There is some stresses, and there is some evolution and growth that has to happen, and it will. You guys, again, Spirit's giving you the recipe right now. Just be a bit more fluid about things as you shift your energy. It definitely will impact the way that your soulmate is responding to you as well. All right, it's time to heal some sadness or some arguing within this connection, because you guys are meant to be, you have a beautiful, beautiful long life ahead of you with many, many more experiences. And those of you in separation, you know, very similar to the singles, where you guys are almost to the end of this cycle of a lot of life lessons, which will change you both and bring in a lot of healing. All right, so let's pull some soulmate messages as advice. Surround yourself with nature, and you will feel a greater sense of well-being. Nature's healing energy is sensual and magical. It will awaken the sensual magic within. And this is really tapping into that inner child, you know, going back into that place of sweetness, becoming very fluid and trusting of the journey. Next, love is the expression of God, Goddess flowing through you. Love is a sacred union, a great creative power which, through the merging of 2 souls, becomes an exploration of the divine. Yeah, that right there in a nutshell is the depth of this connection and love between the 2 of you. And lastly, we have a loving thought triggers a loving response. Your love is felt and appreciated, and an angel surrounds you. A sacred union is born, the union of twin souls within a 3-fold flame. Are you kidding me? Twin souls. You guys got the twin flame. Yeah, there you go. You are absolutely meant to be with this person, Sagittarius. You all are at just different junctures on the journey, and you know, Spirit's brought through where you're at, what's going on, what you need to do. But yes, this is your true love, and it is very romantic, and it is very sweet, and it is unmatched like anything else that you will come across. And some of you definitely meant to have some babies with each other. So those are your messages, Sagittarius. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.